Immigration, new citizens in Singapore. Singapore is facing demographic challenges. It has a shrinking local population. The TFR has been 1.25 births per woman, which is the lowest in Southeast Asia, as well as population. The country has an increasing proportion of aging population, with fewer young citizens replacing the old. Thus, needs to welcome immigrants. This is to stop citizen population and workforce from shrinking. It also boosts diversity in the population. This diversity supports innovation and entrepreneurship. Taking immigrants in the younger age groups helps make up for the smaller cohorts of younger Singaporeans and balance the shrinking and aging citizen population. Now, most of the permanent residents of Singapore came primarily from Southeast Asia and Asian countries. But there are some changes of immigration policy recently. It was tightened in 2009, and the number of PRs granted each year were significantly reduced. Singaporeans different views on immigrants because of the inflow of foreigners has had an impact on the ethnic composition of the resident population of Singapore. Between year of 1970 and 2012, Indian resident population rises and Chinese and Malay population fall by percentage. Some of the social and cultural differences between different nationalities contributes to the tension among Singaporeans and foreigners. Let's look at some of the perceptions the Singaporeans have for new immigrants. Caucasian immigrants are sometimes perceived as brash and rude. A wealthy expat, Anton Casey, once caused an uproar when he posted a series of abusive photographs on Facebook, where he called a local taxi driver a retard and referred to commutators as the poor. Local Singaporeans view Chinese nationals as country pumpkins. They complain of some Chinese nationals' coarseness, lack of etiquette, and rude behavior. Others are upset by their perceived aggressiveness or greediness. Singaporeans have also expressed anti-immigrant and xenophobic sentiment towards Southeast Asians, particularly South Asian construction workers. Last year, BBC Singapore reported on rental discrimination towards Indians and PRCs. Online rental listings show many that include the words "No Indians, no PRCs." In the article, Matthew Mathews, a senior research fellow in the Institute of Policy Studies, noted that Singapore has stereotypes about people from different immigrant groups and how responsible they are in the upkeep of their apartment. Locals also look down on Filipino immigrants, stereotyping them as domestic workers. Immigrants have responded to the local backlash with their own rejoinders. In August 2011, an immigrant family from China went so far as to lodge a complaint against their Singapore Indian neighbors for the smell of curry emanating from their house. In response, a Facebook page urging Singaporeans to cook curry on a designated Sunday attracted 57,000 supporters. Of course, amidst the anti-foreign workers sentiment, a lesser seen side is that of the positive perceptions towards foreign workers. Mr. Roy wrote in the Straits Times about his positive experience as an immigrant in Singapore and how its citizens welcomed and accepted his family. He wrote about instances of locals offering his wife their cabs en car when she was pregnant, or taxi drivers returning their left behind belongings. These instances, among others such as foreign workers giving up their seats on the MRT for others, point to how locals and foreign workers do get along. What do you think? Let's start the discussion.